Modi is a coward. He is a born coward, you see. Such a bad coward.
A man like Trump cannot be negotiated with.
Then knock him out. Atmanirbhar is junk.
But why doesn't he have such good friends in India?
He's got an inferiority complex, so he thinks everybody is niche.
So he doesn't hug you and laugh.
Me, he dare not. Mr. Modi doesn't want me to be anywhere.
Do you miss being in Parliament?
Not particularly. If I'm in Parliament, I should be allowed to speak.
Right.
What's the use?
Didn't you want a death penalty for beef?
No, of course I do. And you want to eat a cow, go and get an American cow and eat it. I have no problem.
Hello and welcome to News Laundry Interviews. I am once again, I think after 12 years at Nizamuddin in New Delhi to interview a gentleman I had interviewed about 12, 13 years ago. Dr. Subramanian Swamy, thank you for making the time, sir. And a man who needs no introduction, so I will not go into his resume. I've been through PhD from Harvard at a very young age, MP, man who held a Janata Party together single-handedly, etc., etc. So everybody knows that. Do you think the deal we made was, given the circumstances, you're dealing with a person of Trump's rather strange temperament, the best we could have got in the circumstances with the kind of negotiating power we had?
Modi is a coward. Shouldn't have agreed.
Were we in a position to kind of negotiate?
No. When Chandrasekhar was there with only 25 MPs or something, we did all kinds of things.
But maybe you were dealing with a reasonable person at the other side.
Bush Senior, exactly.
So, but he was still a reasonable man. A man like Trump cannot be negotiated with.
Then knock him out. Tell him to get out. Americans respect people
who stand up for themselves.
Who stand up for themselves.
And why do you think Mr. Modi's cabinet
because
doesn't?
He is a born coward, you see.
In 2014, our energy imports were, I think, in the mid to late 70s in percentage terms. Right now, they're at 88%. So instead of going down, they have gone up significantly. We don't have oil of our own, so we have to import crude.
Atmanirbhar is junk.
Do you miss being in Parliament, first of all?
Me? Not particularly.
And do you think a parliament...
Because if I'm in Parliament, I should be allowed to speak.
Right.
What's the use?
But so many MPs occupy space in Rajya Sabha, do nothing for 6 years.
But that's the kind of Modi wants.
You know, when Mr. Modi meets world leaders, he really gives a Colgate smile. Have you ever seen him laugh and have fun like that when he's hugging Netanyahu and hugging Trump and he's hugging everyone going, that it's gone become a meme. But why doesn't he have such good friends in India?
He's got an inferiority complex, so he thinks everybody is niche.
So he doesn't hug you and laugh?
Me? He dare not. I mean, I'll have to go and take a...
Why?
Because I'm not sure.
You're not a hugger.
But they did tell him this time, his birthday was there in September, and told him that we are of the view that you should now retire.
Go back 75-year rule, which he himself has put.
There's no 75 rule for MPs. There's a rule, 75 rule for RSS workers, and he's a RSS worker.
But will he listen?
He didn't listen.
So now?
So we have to sack him, and that means helping somebody else to come to power. We have seen that in the past when the Janata Party broke up and Congress came back.
But they don't want that repeated.
No, why should we? The Congress is much worse than BJP. All I'm saying you should do for a country like India is let people do what they want to do.
Ironic, you should say let them do what they want to do when you will not even let us eat what we want to eat. You want us to be put to death for eating beef?
Listen.
Didn't you want a death penalty for beef?
No, of course I do. But I have not asked for death penalty for a goat. Only asked for a cow. And you want to eat a cow, go and get an American cow and eat it. I have no problem.
So what you're saying is allow import of beef, don't slaughter Indian cows.
Urine, of course, some people drink it, but I'm not advocating that. I know Moralji Desai used to drink it, but I told him I can't do that. Okay. There's a revolt in my body.
Sure,
what can I do? So he said, you have been brought up badly. So I said, yes, I prefer to be.
The POCSO Act made it mandatory or incumbent for anyone who has any such information to report to the police.
Yes.
And you introduced an amendment saying that if it's in a judicial process, if a judge or other officer of the court get to know, it's not incumbent on them. But now your position on Epstein that, so many children were, abused and the most horrible things happened to them. and it should be made a big deal of. Do you find a contradiction in your position on that amendment and this?
Listen, my own interest was